Hey there, Kristen here with Enchanted Yarnworks, and welcome back if you are new. I mean, not new, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that YouTube algorithms have found you. So what I do here is I take AI crochet patterns that my viewers, you guys have sent in to me, total mystery. You've created an AI platform, and then you've emailed to me at hello@enchantedyarnworks.com, and then I crochet them here with my stash of unused yarn that I have no idea what to do with because there's just so much and it's overwhelming for me. So just a little fun play along. So where we're at now, this is part 2 of the pattern that Steve V1LL1N here on YouTube, friend, sent to me. And we're about halfway there and I'm excited to get this finished and we'll get to the end and see what it's supposed to be. Alrighty. Body part 1 are these guys. Okay, I'm gonna kind of pause for a minute because I want to clean these up. I want to kind of weave these guys in here so that it's one less messy thing. Okay, so I'm gonna be back when that's done. Okay, those guys are ready. So here we go. Part 1, I guess it says these are wings, onto the top of the body, placing them slightly apart. So should we do them like this? Like these? How about like that? I think I like that idea. Yeah? Okay. Let's start with this one. Alrighty, Steve. I'm wondering what this thing is. It's kind of funny. Funny. Alright, so guess we'll go like this. Can you guys see? Okay. Sorry. Well, there's probably a better way to do this. Let's go like this. Okay, so I'm just going to use this end for this. I'm going to slide this guy under here and go like that. But I have to go underneath. Here we go. Alrighty. Do-do-do. Okay. Okay. It's a flying ball. So funny. All right, next we have part 2, which are these guys. Interesting. It's saying they are legs. Can you see that? It says legs. All right, onto the sides. So like this, or y'all, I don't even know. I don't even know. How did you put this on here? I mean, it's literally a circle. It's like it's literally a bowl. Okay, like how do I put these on here? To the sides of the body. All right. It doesn't say, it just, yep. It just says sew it to the sides of the body. This is epic. What do you think? I, I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna go for it, guys. You know, there may be a better way to do this, but right now, this is my method. I am glad that I chose this yarn though, because it is sturdier and it's holding shape better than what I was using in previous videos. I'm curious, Steve, if there was an image with this and what it actually looked like. So I'm going to ask you for an image if you had one. This is epic, dude. And it sounds like it's supposed to be a bird of some sort. It's, you know, wings, feet, beak, because part 3 is a beak. It's the beak. I'm curious if there's a specific kind of bird this is supposed to be, or just bird. However, Steve, I need you to tell me, buddy. All right, we're gonna zoom through getting these two together, and then we'll get that beak put on. Okay. These are feet, I guess, guys. All right, now my wings are crooked. That's okay. All right, last piece to put on is this beak. All right. Yes. Steve, this is legit. What in the AI is this supposed to be? I'm not even kidding. Okay. It's too funny. Oh, what if it's an eagle? All right. Here we go. So that's the end of that sewing bit. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get this guy finished up. This is Steve Villain's pattern he sent me. So I got the legs on, or feet, like it said, and then these are what it called the wings, and this is what it called the beak. So to me, I'm thinking it's supposed to be some kind of bird. And I was looking at it and I thought, with the white head, I thought it was going to be an eagle. So I'm kind of going with this bird thing. So I thought it does say you need some buttons for the eyes. So I went to, my local super center store and got some browns. That's kind of our theme going here. And so you think this guy or this guy or the light. I don't think the lighter one. Ah, running away. All right. So weird. I'm thinking maybe this darker one's going to be best. What do you guys think? Okay, so I'm going to do those guys. Decided to keep with the yarn theme, and I have some Stylecraft Special 4-ply left over that I was using for another project. This is kind of the equivalent, in case you guys have not ever seen this before, this size. It's kind of new to me, but it's technically the same as like a fingering weight here in the United States. So I'm going to use this to sew on these eyes. I've already threaded this needle because it's small. You got to be able to get that needle through the holes on the buttons. Excuse me. Goodness, why can't I speak today? So I'm going to start back here and figure out where I want this guy. Probably there. Where's my needle? All right. I have this crazy idea to do both of them at the same time. How should I angle these guys? Should I angle it like this or like this? Actually, let's kind of go like that and give it a little depth. Okay, and then I'll go over here and get this one. Maybe a little farther from the beak. It's so silly looking. All right, get that guy. He needs to go this way. Make sure he's sitting in the right spot. Look at that. That's kind of cute. Okay. So, where's my needle? It's lost back here. Actually kind of want to come back to here where sorry guys, where I started so I can tie a knot, and then I'm going to shove it inside. But I'm holding this tight because I kind of want that definition to pull them in. Okay. That. Cut these two smaller, and I have a hook. So I'm going to try and pull it in from over here. Sorry guys, I keep moving too close. Where are you? There we go. It's going in. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I keep pulling too close and out of the camera view. Okay, come on. There we go. So silly, but cute. Okay. Now it says to stitch some details on the wings. So I'm gonna do that with this also, this yarn. Here's my end. I'm gonna zoom out just a touch. There we go. Yeah, I don't have one of those fun little threading tools. So I gotta just make this kind of work. Okay, it was really easier last time. You know what? I don't need this one. I can use a bigger one. Since I'm not beating it through any any buttonholes. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna start over here. I had a plan in my head on how I was gonna do this. It's gonna take advantage of the lines that the rows make. And I'm probably doing this way wrong, guys, but I'm not an embroiderer, so I forget the best way is to start embroidering. Go figure. It's okay. All right, here we go. So I'm using just the stitches that are here from the holes. Maybe I should give it some than to hold on to rather than slide around in the hole. Okay, I'll do that. This is all an experiment, guys. That's what's fun, right? If we have any embroiderers or hand sewers watching, by all means, if you would like to give me some tips on how to do this better, I would love them. Thank you so much for that. Just go ahead and leave a comment in the comments below, and then hopefully I can get better at it. So I'm going to kind of cut this corner because this is what I'm envisioning, right? So that it gives it kind of like that feather angle, that soft corner. That's my goal here, guys, rather than having that harsh bit there. This is the vision that I saw when I was thinking about how to do this part. See, kind of like that. Sure, it could be done a little bit better, but hey, giving it a try. Okay, so again, I'm excited to do these patterns, and you guys get to have a major impact and input on what content is on this channel. And how you do that is creating patterns with AI and sending them in to me. How do you do that? Well, you go to your preferred AI platform. It could be ChatGPT. It could be, is Apple's Siri, does Siri actually do anything? I don't even know. Android is Gemini. There's a few different ones out there that you could do. And you'll go in and it'll ask you for a prompt of what you're looking for. And you'll ask it to create a crochet pattern with whatever details you are specifically looking for. So if you want to have it create crochet tulips, or a bouquet of roses, or a kitchen towel, or hot pad, or granny square with a sunflower in it, or a granny square with a moon in it, or just any different things like that, or an amigurumi cat, or a bunny. Goodness, there's quite a few different things. You could do hats, you could do scarves, a decorative pillow with a design on it of your choosing. Your creativity and imagination is what is going to make this work out. So you'll ask it that prompt, and then it'll create a written pattern. So I have received. Go ahead and copy that pattern over in your email, put it in the body, put the subject title of, mystery AI pattern, and then send that to me at hello@enchantedyarnworks.com. Make sure there's not a picture in there or the title name of the pattern, because, this is a mystery. We want it to kind of be a surprise. So then you'll send that to me. And then in a second email right after, actually also make sure your name is in there, or your YouTube handle, or whatever it is that you would prefer I called you, so that I can give you a shout out, because it's going to be your pattern that we're making. And then send that to me. And then in the second email, like I was saying, go ahead and create, in the subject line, go ahead and put secret in big letters. And then in the body, you'll just put the name of the pattern. And if there's an image, go ahead and add that there too. And then send me that second email. By putting secret in the title or the subject box, I don't know if I like that. Oh well. I'll know not to open it until after I've created the pattern, so that it's still a surprise for me. And I promise I will not open it until I've created the pattern, so that we know what it is. And then, so then that'll be that. Go ahead and do that. You can send me one, you can send me multiples. I have a goal to do at least one pattern a week for you guys. It's so much fun, guys. And, it gives me something to do that's different. I've got cabinets full of yarn over here that I'm pretty sure my husband rolls his eyes at. Like, are you ever going to use all that yarn? And, yarn acquiring / collecting is an entire hobby in itself, outside of actually creating with yarn. So, everybody always has sales going on every 6 months, at least every month. Who knows? There's a holiday, there's a yarn sale. Man, it's so tempting, but I have to stick to it and be like, use what you got. So help me use what I have. It's hard for me to actually decide what to make with my yarn. I don't know why. So if somebody tells me what to make with it's easier for me, and it's more fun. So I like doing mystery patterns for that reason. I like doing crochet alongs and mystery crochet alongs, because it gives me the outlet of being creative and crocheting, and then not having to think about what I'm actually making. Someone just tells me and it's perfect. It's relaxing. It's fun. So yes, please, definitely, I would love for you guys to help me out and send me those patterns. And I want to share this fun with you to do that. All right, this wing is almost done. It's okay. I mean, it's definition, right? It's texture. So I'm going to finish this one and then I will do the other one. And then oh, I thought it came out, and then come back to you guys at the end of the wings. Excuse me. I have been dealing with allergies for the past like 2 weeks, guys. So we moved from Texas actually a year ago. We've been in this house just over a year. And in Texas, I had cedar allergies. Cedar was in the winter and in earlier, like January, February, December through February-ish. So I was dealing with that in Texas. And okay, sure. So I was excited to be done with it. And then I get up here and now I've got whatever this allergy is up here. I think it's also cedar, but it's a different variety of cedar because it is just taking me out. So my voice is a mess. My sincerest apologies, guys, for that. Okay. Let me do a little extra stitchy back here. Okay, cut this guy out. The bottom's ugly, but it's okay. Top is weird. It's okay. I'll figure out what to do with that guy in a minute. Okay, now on to his beak. Cracks me up. Guys, seriously. Do you see anything other than like an eagle? I don't even know. The feet, though. I have an idea for this. The pattern says to do stitching like this on the feet to give them definition. But again, I don't know what this is. But I'm seeing a bird. But what kind of bird has feet like that? But then I thought, hey, like turkeys, like a turkey leg? You have like the meaty part up here and then you have the skinny legs. So when I went to my store and got the buttons, I thought, I'll get these pipe cleaners. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with them once I get this other wing done. So I'm gonna pause the video recording and then I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, so this side's done. Look. Oh, look, I did it backwards. That's okay. Side 2 looks better than side 1. I had practice, right? Okay. So lastly, we have the legs. So here's my thought as a bird creature. We're going to see how this works. I'm going to take these. I have an idea. I have a vision. I don't know. See what happens. See if I can push this up through here. Ooh, look at that. That worked. Oh, I guess Oliver wants to join the party. Hey, buddy, I need you to get down. Oh, it's trying to come out there. So I'm gonna. Don't think it's gonna go all the way over. That's fine. We'll do one at a time. Gonna get this guy in here, wherever it's gonna go, and then he's gonna get some stick feet. How can I do this? I'm gonna do double. That seems so silly, guys, but we're gonna try this out. Have you guys seen the I don't know how new it is, but it's new to me. My daughter found it on like video reels of people making dolls or whatever out of these pipe cleaners, or fuzzy sticks as they're called. Like, they look like amigurumi, but they're not. It's made out of all of this. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of make feetsies. This is not my expertise, friends. You're here for the ride. Yikes. I don't know, maybe I need this longer. Okay. It's an experiment, right? Just gonna tell myself that forever. Okay, so I have this one. It's still not that long. Okay, we're getting two toes, but we get the gist, right? Okay. This is what happens when the AI pattern doesn't give me much to go on, guys. Okay, so this side. Maybe if I start the process first. There we go. That's a little better. Sorry, you guys can't see this camera. I swear, I think I'm in the right angle, and then I'm not. Hi. All right. Okay, I'm gonna redo that other one. So funny. Look at that. Okay, let's take this guy out and redo him. Let's just get a new one. Okay, twisty, twisty, twisty. But seriously, props to the creators who came up with that creativity to make all of those amigurumi type. I'm lacking words, guys. I'm so sorry. Things out of pipe cleaners. I think it's incredible. I mean, my daughter's so into Star Wars, and so there's like Darth Vader and stormtroopers and all of those things. It's incredible. I'll twist them so they kind of stay together. Twist this guy up here like this. Look at that. So proud of this. So cute. All right. So unfortunately, pulling that guy out, hold out the starter bits. Okay, go back in. Put you in here. Bird legs. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable, guys. It's so cute. Okay, there it is. Steve Villain. If it's not an eagle, okay. But it looks like it to me. It's a bird. We're going to call it that. But we shall see. So, okay, I'm going to clean this up, and then I'll be back to chitty chat. All right. Okay, friends, so we have completed this pattern from Steve Villain, and as you saw, it looks to me like a little bird. I know it's AI. Who knows? It's hit or miss. Things are so silly and wonky. So I messaged him and to see what it's actually supposed to be. And let's see what he has to say. He says, uh, it's should have been a griffin. So if you're not familiar with what a griffin is, it is a half bird, half, I think, lion, something like that. So that kind of explained the leg situation here a little bit. It did say to, stitch on texturing on the legs, like on the wings, so that it, it comes out and you could see what it is. So that kind of makes sense there. I should have toes or what have you on that, but I don't know. It looked like an eagle to me, so I totally went with the bird theme. Well, it was half bird, so it's half correct. What do you guys think about this? Was this a fun process for you? It was definitely a fun process for me. So please, to keep this going, I need your help though. And so I need you to go ahead and go into your preferred AI platform, type a prompt in there stating whatever you want to make or have me make, excuse me. So make another eagle or a bird or gosh, a dog or a cat or a pillow or a granny square of your creation. I mean, you could do something absolutely creative with that. Granny square with the Christmas tree, or a Christmas stocking, or gosh, you could actually have it create a stocking. We're getting we're in summer right now, but it's time to think about fall crafts and what have you. So if you have any of those fun, put those in there. You could do flowers, amigurumi creations, cats, dogs, gosh, who knows, turtles, sharks. As long as it's something not too big, because as you're noticing, these little guys are taking quite some time, and I don't want to have a 6-part video unless you guys watch a 6-part video. That's up to you. But so nothing big like a wearable or blanket. So like a small shawl maybe, or a scarf, not a shawl. Shawls can take time. So maybe a scarf or hat or a headband, bandana. I don't know. Earrings. I don't know. So I have, worsted weight yarn. I have DK weight yarn. I have the chunky stuff for amigurumi that people usually make, the squishy, soft. I have quite a bit of different options and colors available. So send me what you can. So what you'll do, like I said, you'll have that typed up, copy over the instructions, not the title, and send me an email with mystery pattern in the subject to hello@enchantedyarnworks.com. And then copy paste it in there, send it with your name or your YouTube handle, whatever you prefer, because I'm going to, give you a shout out and a thank you for sending those in. And then in a separate email, please, with the subject title secret, in there you can put any images that AI gives you and the title of the project. So later when I'm finished, I can look at that and compare what I thought it was or what it's supposed to be to what it's AI tried to create or what you wanted AI to create. So go ahead and send those in to me. And don't forget, please, to like and subscribe so we can continue this journey, and you'll get notifications when my next videos post. Also share with your friends and share, gosh, crochet creative people out there, or yarn people, or just people who just like to watch people crochet. That's fine too. So thanks for hanging out with me today and the past few days, because this was a 2-parter, and I look forward to the next time. So definitely, I'll see you then. All right, bye.